It's important to do an analysis on the topography, to do a full 3D layout, and with the 3D layout also you get a water flow model of the terrain. And also later on, if you change something in the soil, always keep in mind that the water flow might be changing and that it might have an impact later on the overall stability of the structure. So therefore drainage systems are key, but also very important before is the analysis and the topography, so that everyone can assess the water flow in the specific PV plant. Environmental conditions, actually a PV plant is a biodiversity hub for all insects, for all animals, for all plants that are there. So more and more we can see the benefit, actually the contribution of solar PV to biodiversity. So the environmental impact is usually very, very positive if we talk about PV plants, because it is a safe habitat for 25, 30 or 40 years for all the animals that are in the regions, and therefore the soil really has the possibility to be safe and to be a living place for the animals there. You know, no one is there. The PV plant is a safe place for all the animals there. The best thing for solar PV is really if 25 years or 30 years nothing's going to happen. It's close to maintenance free, so no one is going on site, and every animal can just evolve, grow and live there as it should be. Photovoltaic power plants are not considered as dead land anymore or industrialized land. Photovoltaic power plants are meanwhile considered as biodiversity hubs for especially animals and insects. So this is something that is a very important message also to everyone, to the whole society actually, that we are not only producing cheap electricity with photovoltaic power plants, but that the land that is there is really helping the animals and insects to grow the population again and to increase the biodiversity. That's a big aspect. And also if you combine, for example, farming land with PV, the so-called agri-PV, you usually increase the biodiversity of that land also, because there is usually a biodiversity strip where insects or where flowers can grow, and therefore you also have a benefit for the insects there. And when insects are coming back, the birds are also coming back.